Three fugitives vanished from an Orange County jail last week. They are accused of murder, attempted murder, and torture. One of the three was supposed to be deported back to Vietnam in 1998. He was able to remain in the U.S. and since then racked up a long list of criminal convictions. Retired Immigration and Naturalization Service Senior Special Agent Michael Cutler is with me now. So, Michael, how is a criminal able to stay in the U.S. for so long, even as he kept adding to his record?
Well, thanks for having me, Deirdre. Thanks for covering this important story. Look, the problem is that there are countries that don't accept their citizens back, that will not issue travel documents, and this guy was not being returned to his country because Vietnam apparently would not accept him. So we had an option. There is a decision that the Supreme Court rendered, it was called the Zadvydas decision, that says that aliens can't be held indefinitely to effect their deportation, that after 6 months, 180 days, they have to be released unless, and this is the part that the administration ignored, unless they pose a threat to national security or safety.
Because, Michael, I want to stop you there. Yeah, I mean, how is this possible where another country says this person is so bad we don't want him back, and we say, okay.
Well, we're supposed to put that person into permanent detention. You know, our immigration laws were enacted for two primary purposes: protect the lives and livelihoods of Americans. You'd never know it to listen to most of the politicians today. The administration returned $113 million, according to the Director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, because they couldn't find aliens worth deporting. Think about how crazy that is. When we had the sequestration of funding back 2 years ago, they said, well, we don't have the money to deport criminal aliens, we're going to release them. Now they've got money that they're returning, saying they couldn't find anyone to deport. I think the problem is that the administration hasn't found an illegal alien that they really want to remove from the United States, no matter what their background is.
All right, so that is part of the challenge that we face here in the U.S. In Sweden, though, a Syrian refugee attacked a mother in front of her young children. The mother stopped the immigrant from stealing from an elderly woman, then she got attacked. How can countries, the U.S. included, vet refugees better?
Well, the problem that we have is we can't vet Syrians. The head of the FBI, James Comey, made it clear. And yet the administration wants to admit thousands of Syrian refugees, knowing that we're flying blindly. Again, we're forgetting that those immigration laws are designed to keep terrorists, criminals, and people out of the country who would do harm to us. And where's Congress? They just passed the omnibus spending bill that gave the president leeway to do everything that he wants. You know, both parties bear responsibility. As bad as this administration has been, it's both parties, both sides of the aisle. It's time for the politicians, irrespective of parties, to put America and Americans first, don't you think?
Yeah, I would think so. Safety, top of that list. Michael Cutler, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Retired INS Senior Special Agent.